I just lost over dollars trading meme coins. Then I rebuilt this strategy to win it back. Surprisingly, I'm still in profits. This is how wild meme coins are currently. But if I do not fix this strategy, I'm going to lose all my profits very soon. So what I'm doing is I'm reviving my crypto channel to document my journey into becoming a more consistent meme coin day trader. So if you want to watch my journey, learn from my wins and mistakes, and improve your own meme coin trading, then subscribe to the channel. Because most people don't make money with meme coins, it's highly risky. This is also not financial advice, but think of it as the opposite. Think of this video as a how-to guide on how to lose money with meme coins instead. And yes, I'm coming back because this is one of the things that has been racking my brain is trading meme coins. I love trading. I'm glad that I switched from crypto gaming to trading. So come join me. I'll be posting a lot more content here. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how I got rugged, the biggest mistakes that I've been making, and the changes that I'm making to avoid this moving forward. So this is not the first time that I've been rugged on meme coins. If you trade Solana meme coins, you're going to get rugged a lot. It's just how fast you can get in and out of coin and the wins that you take from it. But here is why this one hurts a little bit more and why I thought Libra was a good trade at the time. So Libra is the coin that was endorsed by the president of Argentina. This is crazy. He publicly promoted Libra on his Twitter, gave the contract, and then presented as a private initiative aimed at stimulating Argentina's economy by funding small businesses. This is a high-profile endorsement that lent the project an air of legitimacy. And the more that we just kept looking at this inside the different groups I'm in, we're like, is this real? They haven't taken it down. They're not hacked. This has to be real. And then you just started to see it pump all the way into the billions on crazy volume. And like I mentioned, with the volume, following that endorsement, Libra's market cap soared to approximately 4.5 billion within hours, which is crazy, indicating strong investor interest and also the FOMO among traders, especially for those who missed out on previous meme coins that did well, especially Trump, Melania, Carr, and any of those other ones. This is where we saw within the first few minutes, first few 30 minutes, and then just the first few hours of trading, Libra amassed a crazy trading volume of 1.2 billion, reflecting significant liquidity and active participation within the crypto community, as we saw people sell out of some of their positions to put more into Libra. This is one of those times where like you start to see smart wallets go in, they started to add, most people were adding, they were talking about it, and there wasn't too much FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt for those who are new. But here's what went wrong. Insiders started to cash out. So just 3 hours post-launch, on-chain analysis has revealed that 8 wallets linked to Libra or the Libra team started to withdraw around 107 million by removing liquidity. So they put it into a liquidity pool, they were claiming fees, so it was harder to track. So this sudden extraction of funds led to a steep decline in the token's value and increasing market manipulation. But again, this is all things that we come to expect if you're into a lot of meme coins or just meme coins in general. And then in hindsight, because the market moves fast, we go off of little due diligence. And at the time, I was just trying to manage the price action while I was in it, and I wasn't able to do the due diligence I needed. So I failed to identify a lot of these red flags. There was just a lot of red flags that we just ignored because greed. In future videos, I'm going to cover what I'm doing to trade meme coins currently, the platforms and different tools that I'm using, and exactly how I'm using. I'll do a deep dive into all of that. Basically, right now, I'm using PADRE.gg. If you want and you're paying a lot in fees, you can get 10% off of your trading fees. So check them out, see if that makes sense and if you can save money based on the platforms that you're currently using. So check that out. They're new and upcoming, so they don't have some of the features, but we've been working with them. One of the trading groups I'm in, MVHQ, they have a special partnership, so we get to give feedbacks directly to the founders. They've been awesome and just keep implementing the different things that we're requesting from all of the different platforms that we're using. So it's newer, up and coming, doesn't have everything, but they're releasing a lot of things and I like the team. So check that out. Click the link in the description below if that's easier as well. When I take a tough trading loss like this, whether it's in NFTs, whether it was swing trading crypto, and now it's swing trading, day trading Solana meme coins. What I do is I have to go back, reflect, and see how I can risk manage this better so it does not happen in the future. So this part of the video is going to be what I call my trading rehab. It's going to be the hardest lessons that I had to learn and what I have to do to break some of the bad habits that I've been developing trading Solana meme coins. Just because this is completely different than how I normally swing trade crypto and other things. So these are new rules I have to develop and hone and then keep honing. So here's some of the bad habits I have to change. So step one is to make sure that I set limits to protect myself from myself. So I'm setting new trading limits. Before, I used to do this when I was swing trading altcoins or swing trading Bitcoin, where I would just use no more than 1% of my entire portfolio per trade so that I can last longer. And in downswings, I don't wreck myself. So basically now the new rule is that I'm going to be trading with 6% of my entire portfolio per trade of my meme coin portfolio, not my entire portfolio, just my meme coin trading portfolio for Sol. So here, before I would just kind of feel it out based on the wallets that I was tracking and then kind of just toss it based on percentages. But now I'm adhering to a strict 6% rule. So 6% is an ideal when you do some of the math that I can survive in meme coins to get to some of the better trades to become profitable long term. So what I did was I go into ChatGPT, did some of the math, and then this is the percentage that I felt comfortable with that felt good within my risk management. Now I know how much I'm risking before I buy and how much my total position that I'm going to be putting on when I trade. The other thing that I need to break too is over trading. So two is stop over trading. Less is more rule for me. So what I'm going to be doing is I used to, and this was initially when I first tested, I chased every meme coin that pumped to figure out when I could get with that 100x. Yes, I got 100x's and even more than that, but I ultimately lost that initial testing portfolio because everything else just rugs you and you can't survive until the next one. So now what I do is I only take 3 high quality setups per day. So that means 3 coins I'm just going to be trading and making sure that I only focus on those. If I'm juggling too many things at the same time, my focus gets too spread and I can't risk manage everything effectively, and then I end up taking losses. So this is one of the things that I'm just doing to make sure that I have good setups and that I go into higher quality meme coins or opportunities. Step 3, and this is the big one, to kill the hopium inside me and cut losses and just move on. So now what I'm doing is on a closure on a 1 minute time frame. Yes, 1 minute is crazy, but that's what meme coins are. I'm trading on very short-term time frames. I auto sell if my entry point it's 30% below that. No emotions, no excuses. I'm not having anyone else convince me. I'm just getting out because there's going to be other opportunities. Also, to kill this hopium, I added in a 5-second rule, which I say to myself, there's going to be another opportunity, and I'll count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'll click sell. Science has shown that countdowns, especially reverse countdowns, can reduce hesitation and trigger action. And so that's what I'm doing and implementing now. Also, the 4th thing that I'm implementing is gamifying my trading with a rebuild fund. Now, if I lose money within my trade, my sole trading account specifically, I have to replenish it from my guilt-free spending budget. So that means all the fun things that I could have done, I have to take it from that fund to refund this massive amount. My guilt-free fund is not that massive. I'm pretty frugal. So this means that this is going to be rough for a while and that I have to think long and hard about taking some of these trades. I can't just ape into some of these because the Argentinian president decided to launch a coin. So this is one of those ways where it's going to make me second guess having to put in more funds or trying to overtrade or over leveraging my portfolio of things that I don't want to do because it's going to risk my personal life. So that's just one of those things that I'm adding to gamify my recovery fund. And then 5, this is something that I've always done, but this is something that I just have a more of an emphasis on, is that I'm going to be taking out my initials and then locking in gains depending on the recovery. When it 2x's, I just get out automatically. I sell 50%. Now I can free ride that 50%. More recently, it's been harder to get those 2x's. So it's now going to have to sell at 70%, 80% just to get back my initial on the initial recovery back. Because if it doesn't recover to the same level, then you're in a downtrend. So now I need to be able to take out those initial, lock in those gains, and then whatever extra gains I have on top of that, I can play with house money. And what I normally do is I LP, I provide liquidity on Meteora, and then I start using that knowledge because LPing has been one of the things that I've been good at for this cycle. So, and Meteora has a airdrop coming up, so I'm farming the airdrop at the same time. But this allows me to just LP and not worry about the losses, and I can swing trade and not have to put more of my money in. That is my ultimate goal, is to get to a 2x so I can ride the profits, and then I can either swing trade or LP and be more flexible with my strategy. Now, this next section is how I'm going to do better due diligence. And this is when I would have been able to identify this potential rug, and that the devs were about to sell. Future Jeff here. The video is getting long, so I'm going to cut it here and save this next section for the next video. So subscribe so you don't miss out on it. And if you just want to save money on your meme coin trading fees, check out again PADRE.gg. I like the fact that I can save money on PADRE currently. So check it out, see if it makes sense, and I'll see you in the next video.